All Things Motoring is owned by CHANGECARS and proudly sponsored by SA's leading buying service, WeBuyCars. WeBuyCars is #1 for a reason, and the public knows that. Whether you're looking to sell, need advice, need finance, need insurance, we have you covered. Welcome back to a brand new season of All Things Motoring. Season 11 kicks off in style as Mike heads to the Porsche Concours at the Johannesburg Country Club in Auckland Park, while Ernest takes us trackside with Rallycross Cape Town at Killarney for heart-pounding racing action. Buckle up, it's going to be an unforgettable ride.
P for perfect and P for Porsche. Why did I start with perfect? Perfect day, perfect setting. We're at the incredible Johannesburg Country Club in Auckland Park. It's my second time here. Absolutely love the place. What is today about? Porsche Concours. You name it, you'll see it. 1960s, 1970s, 1980s, right until the modern day Porsches. What are we going to bring you? The most incredible interviews with incredible people. My favorite is going to be the 1964. In fact, I'm not going to tell you. Wait, watch everything. However, let me make you one promise. You are going to love what you see. Exactly 1 year ago, I got a call from Brian. He said, Mike, we'd like to invite you to the Porsche Concours event. That was 2024. This is 2025. Time flies. Brian, thanks for the invite again. What have we got in store today?
So we have an absolutely amazing day here. As you can see, our main sponsor for the event is Seller Brokers. We're lucky enough to have around 40 cars that have actually entered into the event in the various categories from Daytime all the way out to Outlaw.
Now 40, that is an incredible number.
No, it really is stunning, and especially on a field like this. I mean, this is where Porsches are supposed to be displayed. It is just the best venue for it. So currently we have 5 categories. So that is from your Daytime, which is pretty much the top level.
Is that the top category?
That is the top level. So you're based on cleanliness and you're also based on originality.
Right.
If you win top in Daytime, you win the concourse.
And you get a trip to Germany, all expenses paid, or
No,
is that another event?
You just get a really nice big trophy.
Nice.
Then you have De Elegance. Now, De Elegance is mainly based around just cleanliness. So your car doesn't necessarily have to be all original, but it just needs to be absolutely spotless. Then you have De Excellence. De Excellence is more of your traditional show and shine. So have a car wash, clean it with a rug, and you just come bring it, and then you display it like that.
I feel like that's where I could stand a chance, somewhere in the middle. And then below that?
Then we have Outlaw. So Outlaw is for modified Porsches. So if it's not exactly, you know, original, and you kind of just want to show it off, kind of like what you see with Safari Project and what you see with Roof and with Singer, that's kind of where you'd enter those cars.
Nice.
And then there is a final category, which is Race and Rally. So Race and Rally are for cars that have entered in official racing series, either in rallies or in proper racing series like GT3s.
No. Now, this is why I absolutely love this event. I love Porsche. I love the club. To you and the team, you go from strength to strength. 2026, are we invited?
100%. Always invited, Mike.
Take it as confirmed. As somebody who grew up in the 1980s, I often talk about the period. There was a movie series called The Best of the Best that I absolutely loved. But when we talk about the best of the best, I think it started 2 decades before, 1960s. You have the most incredible, magnificent, and I'm not going to stop, amazing Porsche 356. Lucas, you've got to share the story.
Yeah, totally, yeah. So I bought this about 10 years ago, and it was restored quite a couple of years ago. And my wife and I decided to dismantle this completely. So they took everything out, engine out, the whole interior out, piece by piece. It took us about 4 years. I spent roughly about 2,000 hours just putting it together again.
When we talk about a modern vehicle registration certificate, it's electronic. We call it the e-nature system. But in 1964, it wasn't electronic. It was handwritten in German. On your screen right now, you'll see the most incredible original document and a couple of other niceties, the original tools. Tell us about that.
Yeah, normally people, the first thing you lose of a car is your toolkit.
Of course.
And so that toolkit I found eventually in South Carolina.
Wow.
And it cost quite a bit of money.
I can imagine.
Steering wheel also imported from the US, very difficult to get. It's easy to get the rusted ones and so on, but you need to have a good base to start with to get it in such a concours.
That's amazing. You've heard it from Lucas, 2,000 hours, well worth it.
That's it.
It's the early 2000s, the 911 is doing well, Porsche has just introduced the Boxster, but then the bigwigs came up with a brainchild. 2006, original Cayenne, but not just any Cayenne, you've got to tell us which one you've got.
The Turbo S, yeah.
So you get the Turbo, which is the Groot Meneer, and then Porsche always about 6-7 months later release the Turbo S. Tell us about the Turbo S.
Beautiful car, exceptional off-road, actually better than you think it would be.
Correct. This is based on the VW Touareg, or they're based on each other.
100%.
Similar drivetrains.
Funny enough, some of the parts, when you get spares, because it is more difficult as time goes by to get spares, sometimes you pick up a Touareg part or a Q7
It says
part.
VW on it.
Yes, definitely.
So I've got an idea. What we're going to do is we're going to make Porsche stickers to put on VW parts. But the Turbo S, 550 horsepower, which 20 years ago, no cars were making that. Even today, this thing still feels very Varum.
100%. It's lethal. You know, 0 to 100 about 4.2, 4.3 seconds. What's nice about it is that you can lower the suspension when you want to be a bit sporty, stiffen it up when you want to. The air ride on this car is exceptional, I must say. And around the track, quite competitive as well. You wouldn't think so. You know, it's an all-rounder.
Clearly a Porsche fan. This is not your only Porsche here today?
Yes. I've got the Carrera 4 and I've got the Boxster S.
Not as good off-road as this, surely.
Not today. Not today. Maybe another day. Look, the guys from Safari Project can make those Carrera 4s exceptional off-road. Yeah.
Now, you've always heard me talk about my love for the Porsche brand. Absolutely. Now, you see how the owners relate this brand. Hayden, to you and all your fellow followers, may you go from strength to strength.
Thank you so much.
I want to see you holding the trophy later.
Hopefully.
Coming up after the break, Ernest attends the Resurgent Rallycross series at Killarney.
Dad?
What?
I just got caught. I just got pulled over by the cops for speeding, and I told them that you fell and that I needed to come get you, and now they're following me home because they don't believe me. It doesn't matter. Yes.
Here.
Yeah, and I was speeding and I told them that you fell and that I had to come like help you. So just they're coming and they're following me.
What am I doing?
I don't know. You have to figure it out. Okay, bye. Love you.
Hey! Hey!
Dad, I'm kidding. There's no cops.
What?
I was pranking you.
What?
All Things Motoring is sponsored by WeBuyCars. Looking to sell your vehicle? WeBuyCars is the right option, always.
Welcome to the start of the new season down here in Cape Town, and I'm joining my old fraternity, the Rallycross people. And we are here today to be at one of the biggest events they've held in recent times, with over 50 and almost 60 entries. And as you can see, I'm one of those entries. I got roped into driving today, but I'm not complaining. Let's go chat to some local Rallycross people and find out why Rallycross is so popular in Cape Town specifically, and what's caused this recent boom. I'm standing here with G-Man. It's your
Just call me Gerard Kloppers.
Gerard
Everybody
Kloppers.
calls me G-Man.
Okay, I'm standing here with Gerard Kloppers, and Rallycross has seen a massive resurgence in the last couple of months. I know you've got nothing to do with it as chairman.
Nothing to do.
Nothing to do with it as chairman, but what has everybody else been doing that makes you look so good these days?
So I think the thing is bringing back basics. Getting families to the track, I think involving more people. So
You guys had a family day.
we had a family day, we've had 2 family days, but I think the idea is also, you would know, this is something you can't put together on your own, so chairman can't do it. So from a committee perspective, everybody's got great ideas, the drivers have good ideas, so I think it's taking those ideas and putting them into practice, and it seems to be working.
So entries today, almost 60, I think 59?
59 entries.
That's the most entries I've seen here in a very, very long
I
time.
haven't beat you yet. Yours was 62.
Oh, what?
I'm just saying.
Okay, nice.
See, I've got a marker.
But the thing is, my thought was always that because the World Rallycross was in Cape Town, we were funneled towards that event.
Yeah.
You guys don't have that coming. So this, I think, is a massive achievement because it's local motorsport
Exactly.
that's big.
Exactly. And the thing is, to make it bigger, look at the Datsun, look at a Fola. Get some more guys in here, and the thing is also, it doesn't need to be expensive. So I think the misperception is racing is expensive.
Rallycross is one of the most cost-effective forms.
Exactly. So if we can get guys here, and then the one thing we're trying to do is collaborate. So if we can get CHD Oval Track in our events, if we can get guys from Rally Sprint to join our events.
Beautiful.
You start
'Cause
making
it doesn't
the-
need to be us and them.
No, it doesn't. So the thing is, make the circle bigger. That's what they say, right? Make
Yeah,
the circle
something
bigger.
like that.
So making the circle bigger, and it's nice to see. Look, the fans in the stands. People
Beautiful.
are flocking here to come and see. So
What a
great.
big event. So from your perspective, what do you drive? Have you always enjoyed Rallycross? I know it's a family affair.
Yeah, so
Literally.
So I'm actually an oval track racer. I race on dirt.
Okay.
And my father-in-law, Wayne Wilson, races Maximus, Nissan Maximus.
Yeah. The Wayne Wilson, the vice chair of the WPMC.
The vice chair of
Wayne
WPMC.
Wilson, shout out.
Yeah, there we go. And my wife races. She's got a Renault Laguna. My brother-in-law races a Maxima, and they have a spare car, which they've not gifted to me, but
Beautiful.
you know, I'm
Beautiful.
privileged to use it. So,
Yeah.
so I've enjoyed Rallycross, and then I have the privilege of serving the drivers and making it work.
And
so.
it is a position of service, isn't it? And as someone that wasn't very well known in the circle when you became chairman, I know that it could have been a bit tricky that first phase,
Yeah.
but I'm convinced. People are seeing now that there's
Thank you.
forward. So
Thank
I
you.
just like to publicly congratulate you and your committee on
you.
what you guys have done. It's wonderful to see.
Awesome, and thank you for coming to join us.
Yeah, man,
It's
pleasure.
nice to see you back, and I know you got some friends in the business, so we'll see them in August.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. G-Man Gerard Kloppers.
That's me.
But,
Thank you.
but his friends call him Gerard.
And this is Ernest. Thanks, guys.
To help grow the sport, the Tarmac class was introduced, where these drivers here just race on the tar because they're scared to get their cars on the dirt. I don't blame them either, but the Tarmac class has become so popular that it's now basically running its own division. But some of the guys jump from gravel onto tar and back onto gravel again. Why not? I'm standing here with Chiro. We were supposed to go out there and have a leisurely drive. And then the two of us, the distance
Turned into
between
a
us...
drag race to the
turned
finish.
into a drag race. The distance between us was this much. That was super exciting, but why do you do this version of motorsport? You've done track days, you've done a whole bunch of other things, but why this?
So this is the entry-level racing, you know, where you can race a road car, where any other form of motorsport generally requires a roll cage, and unfortunately, that's somewhere I'd like to look at down the line, but not a means that I can do right now.
Yeah. And you mentioned you want to go racing, and this is the perfect sort of stepping stone. How do you compare this from track days to what we have here? Because basically this is the Rallycross Tarmac class.
Yes.
How do you compare this between this and track days? Because you've done both.
So track days are lots of fun. I think we really do enjoy it, but with Rallycross, it's still a race, so the mentality changes. You know, like you said,
big time.
you get into there's guys here, it's close racing, so it's a different experience. And also, you can get competitive.
Yeah.
I mean, in the last race, that was...
Yeah, I came here for a test day, and next thing you know, the two of us are duking it up.
Yeah.
So when it comes to the speeds here, the speeds are actually quite low, relatively speaking, compared to a big circuit. It's not that fast, which means that you can come with a standard-ish road car, but this car's not standard anymore. What's strange? I see you got the super quick stickers on the side there, so...
We've done camber plates. We recently did brake ducts. We cut those out and had them 3D printed, but other than that, motor, mechanically, it's still stock. It's more just handling because, like I said, short circuit, constantly turning. So, you know, power doesn't really help that much.
Yeah.
Unless you have a big power difference.
Yeah, and if somebody wants to come try this, how would they go about doing this? Who do they contact? What do they do?
So they can contact Junaid at RaceWeb. He runs the event. Or if you check in Killarney, there's a Rallycross. And you just enter, bring your road car, have fun.
And this is the thing about this event also. I always tell people, come here to the day, speak to people on the day. The guys will guide you, give you all the information, and then you can race against this guy. Well, folks, that's it from me here at Rallycross. The finals are about to take place, and it's almost time to see who's the fastest of the lot. If you want to get involved in motorsport, I have to say, RX is probably one of the most cost-effective ways to go racing. But it does get expensive if you want to compete. I've warned you. Until I see you guys on track, or I see you on the side of the track, enjoy the rest of the show. Cheers for now.
Coming up after the break, Mike takes a deeper look at the Porsche Concours, showcasing timeless designs and automotive heritage. Did you know? Rallycross in South Africa is a relatively recent but thrilling addition to the country's motorsport landscape. It officially entered the international spotlight in 2017, when Cape Town's Killarney Motor Racing Complex hosted the World RX of South Africa as part of the FIA World Rallycross Championship. This marked South Africa's debut on the global rallycross stage, bringing high-octane racing that blends rally-style driving with circuit competition. The last international rallycross event was held in 2023, featuring electric cars and support races provided by the local Cape Town rallycross scene. Today, local rallycross in Cape Town continues to grow in popularity, offering a unique blend of speed, spectacle, and innovation. A Tarmac class was introduced to draw in drivers who are unsure about tackling the dirt, and this has thrived over the last few months. We at All Things Motoring wish the WPMC and Rallycross Cape Town all the best with the next phase of local rallycross. All Things Motoring in proud association with SA's largest motoring brand, WeBuyCars, better than anyone else.
I'm with a familiar face. It all started here, Mark. A year ago, I had the pleasure of interviewing you at Porsche Concours, then came to your incredible facility in Riversands.
That's right.
And 1 year later, we're back here.
Yeah, can't believe it's a year already.
Amazing. 2 cars on show today, 2 standout cars. You saw the Porsche 356 that looks like the most incredible restoration that you ever see. That is my story, and I'm going to stick to it forever. And behind us, a beautiful 2013 Cayman. And it's all your fault. Tell us about this one.
Well, the client met me at the Porsche Noggin a couple of weeks ago and came through and asked if we could do paint protection film.
And your reputation obviously preceded you.
I guess so. We've had the car for the past week. We took the decals off the car, paint corrected, put paint protection film on and put the decals back on the car.
Incredible.
And the client, I think, is quite happy with the result.
So when you see it on screen right now, the client is looking at us, a big smile on his face, but I want you to have a smile on your face. Mark, we've said it before, you are open to the public. This is not something that's available to specialists only.
No, not at all.
I've got a 2013 BMW 3 Series. I want it done. I can get hold of you?
100%. We'll work on anything. Any car lover's car we will work on.
Now, the beautiful thing is, if you're in Gauteng, River Sand, the details are on the screen right now. But Mark, we've got to talk about that 356.
With pleasure.
1964 car, beautifully restored in the 2010s, but you took it to another level. What did you do there?
The credit goes to the client, 100% for the restoration. But he came to us with a bit of a problem with swirls in the paint that he couldn't get rid of. And nervously got involved and said, yes, I'll touch the paint and fix it for you. And I think the results speak for itself. It turned out really, really well.
I used to think Mark was a detailer, and now think he's a surgeon. Mark, to you and your incredible team, may you go from strength to strength. I did mention the details, easy to get hold of. You want the best of the best? Glautier Detailing.
Thank you.
So when one thinks of a classic car, it doesn't matter if it's from the 1960s, the 70s or the 80s, that car was once brand new. And today in South Africa, these incredible Porsches behind us, Porsche Centre, 4 incredible Porsche centres in Joburg, selling brand new 2025 Porsches. Johan, you represent something very special at Porsche Centre. Tell us what it is.
We realized that we have to look from a special point of view to classic cars.
Correct.
In 2012, the factory realized that they have to have a special department looking after Porsches. They've got 2 restoration centers around the world. The one is in Zuffenhausen.
And that is the headquarters of Porsche in Germany?
Correct. And then they've got one at Porsche's headquarters in Atlanta, which is also a official classic restoration center. Apart from those, we have like appointed classic dealers, which they call it classic partners.
Right.
You need to certify, you need to comply with certain requirements.
And our Porsche centers in South Africa
We've got
qualify.
2. We've got
That's
2
incredible.
in Pretoria and Cape Town, where we do have classic partner dealers. The long and the short of the story is that the people that work on those cars get certified by Germany. They have to go to Germany for courses and understand to restore a classic car versus repair a modern car. It's
Totally different.
And the process is very different.
When I think of the incredible Porsche brand, I get the impression that you are actively involved, you support these clubs, the clubs value you.
Yeah, an extension of the factory in Germany. Each club, and Porsche South Africa's club number is 183. And you are registered with Porsche Germany, and they look after the clubs. And we, as the local importer and distributor, also is a sponsor of the club. So yes, it's important to us. We want to make sure that the heritage is looked after, and if you do restorations, you do it in the correct way.
That is incredible. Now, if after watching that you do not love the Porsche brand, I don't know what will make you love the brand. To Porsche Germany, to Mr. Turby Fenter and the Porsche South Africa team, to you, Johan, thank you for talking to us.
Thank you.
And 2026 and beyond, we're going to see you again. That's a promise, and I keep our promises.
Porsche, an incredible brand. Killarney, the iconic circuit. And together you have 60 years of Porsche racing at Killarney Grand Prix Circuit. This is a must-add to any collection. We at All Things Motoring appreciate your support and interaction. And if you'd like to show some love to the show, head over to our website and click on the Fans of the Show tab. We would love to hear from you. Here is the screen top tip of the week. Pump up your tires. Flat shoes are a fashion choice, not a driving one. Before you buy a second-hand car, screen it. It's what smart people do. Coming up next week on All Things Motoring, Mike wraps up his day at the Porsche Concours. And Ernest takes us on a retro review you won't want to miss.
Exactly 1 year ago, I got a call from Brian Smith inviting me to
Brian
the end.
Smith.
When did you change your name?
I don't know. Must have been 5 seconds ago.
I'm standing here with G-Man.
Just call me Gerard Kloppers.
Gerard
Everybody
Kloppers.
calls me G-Man.
So the vehicle...
But let's go chat to some people here at Rallycross and find out why Rallycross is so popular, specifically in Cape Town.
Do you know what they say about Alfa Romeos? 70% of Alfa Romeos made it home. The other 30% are still on the road.
Need any motoring advice? From where or what to buy or where to sell? Visit the All Things Motoring website and click on the Advice tab to ask Mikey. All Things Motoring is brought to you by CHANGECARS and proudly working with SA standout and leading buying service, WeBuyCars. WeBuyCars, the brand that wants your vehicle more than anyone else.